What's up, everybody? It's the Pork Chop here, and welcome to episode 12 of the GobbleGum podcast. This episode is about Super Mario Odyssey, a game I just beat. So yeah, I did get the Nintendo Switch. I got the Super Mario Odyssey edition. I do not have an Elgato yet, though, so I will not be able to record videos of it yet. If you want to help if you want to help me be able to record videos on Switch sooner and post them to YouTube, you can donate at patreon.com/gobblegumgaming, and that'll be a great help, and we will be able to get more great content out there for you guys sooner. We'll also be able to do Xbox games after we get enough money. So, Super Mario Odyssey is the latest addition to the Mario series, which has a lot of games, and is somewhat surprisingly the biggest game franchise of all time, and most popular. It's got about 144 games based around it, so it's pretty crazy. So Super Mario Odyssey, it came out this year. It's about Mario and his new hat friend Cappy, who is also a ghost. They pretty much travel around in a spaceship called the Odyssey, using power moons to fill up the hot air balloon-like sail at the top, so that they can go beat Bowser. By the way, this episode does have spoilers, so after this point, everything's gonna pretty much be a major spoiler. Just a warning. So yeah, after that, they go to after a bunch of other places, including New Donk City, which you may have seen in the trailers. That's the place with all the giant people who are like 10 feet tall. Well, after that, you go to the moon, where you fight Bowser. Yep, you fight Bowser. And then you actually take control of Bowser using your hat, which, if I haven't already mentioned, well, you probably already noticed, but your hat can take control of different creatures. Usually not Bowser, but in this case you can. And I think it's actually Mario and Bowser working together somewhat. And you pretty much break stuff a lot and run away from the everything falling apart. Really reminds me of the ending to Halo 3, where you're driving a warthog on all the platforms and they're all falling, and it's really annoying. Anyways, so yeah, it's pretty much like that. You get to spit fireballs out, and it's really fun being Bowser. You actually get to go through some areas where you're 8-bit Bowser, and when you actually transform into Bowser, it actually kind of shows it's like a journey through Mario games all the way back to 1983, back when Super Mario Bros. Was released. So after the funniest thing is that after you finish the game, you've used Bowser to knock down a bunch of pillars. I don't really understand the ending, but it does something. I can't remember exactly what. Oh, right, you break a giant metal cube. If you've seen those metal cubes around the different areas before, you break a big one, and then it explodes, and then you go to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then Princess Peach is already gone. It's pretty funny, and you get to play as Yoshi, which is pretty fun, and then you can find paintings around the Mushroom Kingdom, which let you go fight the old bosses again, except they're more powerful. I accidentally fought the dragon again, Bowser's dragon. It was pretty tough, and I died. Yeah, and that's about as much as I know about the game so far. I do know, though, something pretty funny is that most of the game, like all of the little side quests and stuff, are only completable after defeating Bowser in the end. So after you get to the Mushroom Kingdom, you can start doing all of those things, and it's pretty funny that 90% of the side quests of the game are only completable after beating the game. It's a good thing the game doesn't not let you play after that, like some Zelda games, or actually most Zelda games, I think. I remember playing Wind Waker and being like, oh, I'll just do all the side quests after. I actually just copied someone else's progress over to mine after they beat the game, or right before or something. I don't remember exactly. Then found out that actually you have to restart the game after that, so you gotta complete all the side quests first. So anyways, yeah, you get to do a ton of side quests after. About 90% of the game is only completable after defeating Bowser, beating the game. Um, and it's pretty interesting. You get to talk to Toadette. Toadette shows you all of the different new things you can do. I think you can get. I think pretty much beating the game is considered by most people to be uh, beating the part so that you can get to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then getting all of the Power Moons. Which, funnily enough, if you collect all of the Power Moons throughout the different areas, that only gets you to about 800, a little over 800, maybe 30 or 40 over, and then you have to buy the rest from shops, which I think that's pretty funny. Uh, yeah. So, I mean, and then the Mushroom Kingdom, it's pretty fun actually. You get to play as Yoshi. There's a bunch of free coins just lying around, uh, and after you go there, Princess Peach actually just goes off on a trip, and you don't even see her. It's just like everyone's all like, "No, the princess is gone again," and it's actually got the name of this episode. We haven't like confirmed any theories yet. So if you have ever seen Game Theory, this isn't like sponsoring them or anything. Which, I mean, it's like you should go check out their channel if you don't know what it is. But their Super Mario Odyssey, I don't think anyone has noticed this yet, but it actually confirms quite a few of the theories that Game Theory started. So first, there was one recently released theory about how Professor Egad, I think that's Egad, he is evil and good. He's like, he just loves money. So there are paintings in the Mushroom Kingdom. That's how you fight the bosses again, but they're tougher. So I mean, that's a pretty big that's a pretty big like confirmation thing for that. The funny thing is that theory came out after that game, so yeah, see how that works out. But yeah, you can fight the bosses again. They're tougher, but they're trapped in paintings, which must mean that EGAD has put them there. And if you can fight them again by going to the paintings, I mean, I suppose that's just part of how it works, but why not just like put all the paintings like in a pit of flames or something? Instead, they put them in little watchtowers throughout the Mushroom Kingdom. Also, there is a cutscene at the end, and this is probably the biggest spoiler here, where Bowser gets left behind on the moon. Bowser's actually like a good guy now. At this point, it's pretty obvious. It's kind of funny. They're fighting over Peach, trying to impress her more, and then she just walks away, gets all the Odyssey. They're both jumping to get in because it's already flying away, and then Mario gets in because he jumps off of Bowser and leaves him on the moon. So yeah, Mario's pretty mean right there. It's a pretty obvious confirmation of the theory that Mario is evil that has been going around the internet, but I know it best from Game Theory, and I think they've had the most good content on it and unique content. So I attribute that theory to Game Theory for the most part. So yeah, Mario is in fact evil, which I was kind of disappointed, but yeah, that's a pretty big confirmation that he left Bowser on the moon after Bowser was actually started looking like a pretty great guy. So yeah, I think that's just about it for this video. Sorry if I sound weird. I've got a cold. That's why I haven't been that's why I actually haven't been making many videos recently. But I'm hoping to put more. The latest Terraria video actually has gotten quite a bit of attention. Most of the recent views have been on it. So I'm definitely gonna make more of that. We're gonna do some more Bloons Tower Defense battles. We're gonna do Super Mario Odyssey, probably not the campaign because everyone's doing that, but the areas after that will still be fun, and we'll explore that. But you might have to donate for that to happen. So if you would donate at patreon.com/GobbleGumGaming, you donate there. It's a monthly contribution, and you will get rewards for different tiers of donating. And if we get enough people donating monthly, we have different monthly goals, and you'll get some pretty great things. There will be some pretty fun stuff that we'll do if you do that. Some special videos and such coming up, and also it'll help motivate us to make more videos, and maybe possibly make it so that we can turn this into somewhat of a full-time job for us all, which would be amazing. That's it for this video. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Mostly leave a comment after that. Subscribing, as I said before, you don't need to do it, but if you like the video, most of the content is somewhat like this video, although the content is getting better pretty much every video. And yeah, that's about it, I think. Bye.